A clothes shop? Huh. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly he's a little nuts. Then again, it might be some super awesome Kindle meditation technique. Oh man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time I'll ask him for some pointers instead of spying on him, eh? Word through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something, blah blah blah. Lots of cops train with him, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all. Hey, speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you, because we were just talking and, you said that the place I just came out from is a clothes shop. That nobody works there. The dude's, I'm fairly certain that the dude's a collector. Look, I know you said it was closed, but do you know of anything about a book taken from there, like, recently? I was led to believe you might know. Go on. Like I said, that place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside it, and half the time the door is wide open. So one day a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or nothing. I was curious. I was curious. That's all. Okay. Curiosity killed the cat, right? This is kinda not good. Anyways, it was all dusty in there, and there was a whole bunch of weird stuff lying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing. So I figured nobody would miss it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. That guy can get deep into the dumps sometimes. So I try to be on stand-up for when that happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then, he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. He still doesn't talk about it, like he's in denial or something. Okay, anyways, I got off track. Anyways, I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I got this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Anyway, thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns with the door unlocked. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it wasn't for that, I'm not sure if he'd still be there. Cool, that's quite a story. Sounds like he wanted to be found. Yeah, and I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own special way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital, tried to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? I think it helped, well, for a minute, anyhow. As soon as the doctor let him leave, he went right back to the little toxic little bar. I hope he's okay. He's got issues. But he's my little brother, and I worry about him. He's not been answering my phone calls lately. Originally, my brother's bitch wife, her, had the brilliant idea to put his skills to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding it down with everything he's got. I know who this guy is. He's a cool dude. He's the only one at the Shinjuku that's, not a dick. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some papers and move on, but he can't. Something about it has his claws sunk deep in him. I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. He's a great chef, and we could make a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar, but serving passersby and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad, I hear. Really well abroad, I hear. There should be like a comma there. Much better than wasting time away in Shinjuku at this rate. Really? I know that guy. Yeah, in the slimy side street. Anyways, if that book is important to you, he'd probably still got it on his little place. You want the address? Nah, you know what? You look so familiar. You're Daizo's brother, right? Oh, you know him. Small world. Was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Yeah, that actually pretty much was it. Tell his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that Tell him that Takeyoki? Takeyoki. Again, pronunciation in Japanese is not my strong point. Stands are still the same future of the cuisine, and he's got to get his butt over here. I will do that. Give me another octopus ball. So look, it's a small world. It's a small world. By the way, I don't know why we're in a place with we're hanging out in a closed tea shop, which is hilarious. Oh, too far. Daizo, my man. Hey, Ayumi. How can I help you today? Hey, Daizo. How are things? Give me a book. Oh, hey, same old, same old. Yeah, funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today. Again, I'm not pronunciation and whatever. Haruto, you met Haruto? What are the chances? Probably pretty high. Who knows? It was pretty random. Who'd have thought? So, is he still selling octopus balls at a stand? Did he say anything? Yeah, he is. He said to remind you that octopus ball stands are the future of cuisine and that you should go and help him out. You talked to Haruto, alright. Anyways, that optimist, that guy. Alright. Always the optimist, that guy. So, I actually have a favor to ask you. Sorry, I'm in real bad need of some water right now. Oh man, I just downed a whole bottle of water. I think I might be getting dehydrated. So I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago? The only thing that guy gives me is a headache. Not sure if I can help you. Ayumi. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital? Oh, what makes you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Besides, adults bringing me stuff all the time. Always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener. Cool, but this would have been more recently? After a rough patch? Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh no, it's fine. That idiot. Okay. Those were some hard times. Nothing serious. I just drank too much. That's all. Okay. I'm sorry, detective. But I don't want to talk about it. No, just talk. No, it's cool. I understand. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daizo. Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. It was one of the ones I used to read when I was younger. Then things weren't quite so complicated. Wait here a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Dang it. Sorry, Ayumi. Just give me a second. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old shit away. Here it is. Cheers, detective. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that dude, that straight up collector. I'm being led around. Alright. Huh. Hey, no wonder I recognize that photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby. Reina. Huh. No, Ruby, you see? It says so right on the cover. Ruby. That's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese. But I'm gonna say it says Ruby. Pretty crazy that it was still in my shop. I guess that means you're still looking for her. Oh, I wonder why we keep running into each other. Weird luck, I guess. No, I don't buy that. You're a hell of a detective. Must have a pretty sharp nose. Hey, no, I am pretty awesome. But do you mind if I take this magazine? Like I said, it's yours. About time I started getting rid of some of my old junk. Oh, thank you, Daiso. See you around, Ayumi. Take care, man. No drinking. Drinking and sake and pills are a bad idea. Well, this is hilarious. That which should have been a book turned out to be a magazine. Without which was a magazine turns out to have Reina on the cover, who was a person named Ruby. Now the question being... talk to him. Oh look, it's another cat. Hi, cat. Hi. Alright, Professor. Welcome back, Detective. Is that my book I see in your hands? You know, I guess I'm a little surprised. Are you trying to tell me that Reina is the mask bearer you talked about? That's kind of hard to believe. Does it surprise you? After all, it is she who you see in the dark, is it not? The dark. That's what the collector called it too. So how did Reina get tied up into all this? I only know that somehow the girl's path and the mask collided as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. And people always see history as something in the distant past involving old men and black and white pictures. But that book and that girl are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself out. A teen idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who holds it, now all forming a neat and tidy line. Reina was some kind of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a sleeper cell of some cult. It doesn't quite add up, but... Thank you, phone. Thank you for enunciating that. But Omega. Now the question becomes, Omega was the other route that we could have gone. We could have looked into Omega and or Reina. We could have looked into the mask, and we chose the mask. Maybe Kamenkai are still around the Order of Omega. Oh, that, Detective. Oh, we can agree. So why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mask ceased to be a mere object, the story starts in ancient times in the year 1333. I like your hair. At the time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cyclical, and like so many before them and so many after, their time of peace came to an end. The Nita clan, loyal to Emperor Go-Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving the key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last 3 regions, committed mass suicide. However, the Hojo and the Nita clans, embroiled in their quest for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamankai. His voice changed, didn't it? His voice is completely changed. It's been a long night. I apologize. It is said that in the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to the historians by the name of Chikako Saichijo? Yeah, whatever. The last survivor of the Kamankai. Okay. So whatever the Kamankai are trying to do, they failed. I mean, they died, right? Oh, hi, you look like... Oh my god, that's an Oni mask. No. They did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Chikako did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? Oh, to receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer. Mask bearer. The Kamankai used the death of all those people to create this mask. This mask? Why? But why? Legend has it the Kamankai sought to obtain a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where our consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning, a place where cause and effect could be changed. A place where consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning. Time holds no meaning? Somebody that was dead could still be alive. Huh. But why? Why spend so much human life and give up so much to do that? To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequences. This is the power of the door. To our mortal mind, obsessed with the finality of death and meaningless accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely, a power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with the tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true, all of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door would be a key to bringing Tanaka. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened, and the Kamankai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. And maybe you're right. But I could at least use it to find my way in the dark. Just like the collector said, the only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to this. That is a mystery. As Mr. Kawanda told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kamankai cult only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Kamankai under Tokimasa. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. There were many theories that the police killed them during the raid of the compound, or that someone within the cult had snapped and murdered the others. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhere deep within police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out about the last days of the Kamankai may help light your path to the truth. Though I wonder if such an object, bred from suffering, can truly put an end to it. Is it you who can finally break this terrible cycle? I have spent too much time here. I'm tired. Oh, so tired. Oh, farewell, detective. Why? Who the hell are these people? Fuck. Okay. I gotta go back to the piece. I gotta go back to the bubble. Okay, so the collector and this guy whose voice changed like halfway through. I want to say they might be one and the same. It is possible. though I cannot prove, but I can also not disprove. The thing about this is he knows way too much. He knew that I was a detective. He knew a lot. And even when I mentioned the collector, none. Also, this place is apparently closed. Still, he is a lead, and this lead is going to lead us back to the police and the cult. We've found our course of action, and that's what we gotta do. But that will be on the next episode, where hopefully I will have more sleep and my voice will not be cracking half the time. Thank you for stopping by. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Any theories that may or may not involve what we've seen so far, and please remind you that I am going through these blind, so no spoilers. But everything else, fair game. I will see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed it, and of course, if you hit that subscribe button, I would like you just that much more. Later, guys.